Here's your Village's forecast from the VNN Weather Team, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical. Here's meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
All right, so how are we doing on this Tuesday? Over the weekend, well, the forecast was a little temperamental because it was heavily dependent on what this system was going to do in the Gulf. Now, luckily, it's going to stay away from most of Florida. The Panhandle will not be so lucky. The Panhandle is going to be dealing with on and off showers and thunderstorms. They are going to see those wind gusts pick up, and thus, if for any reason you're going to be up in the Panhandle, the water is going to be pretty rough out there as well. In fact, rip current risk increases up and down the Gulf Coast. Typically, we talk about it on the East Coast, but with that system out there, yeah, it's going to be a little bit rougher from the Panhandle all the way down to Fort Myers and Naples and places like that. So here in the Villages, hey, enjoy our recreational pools we have to offer. No need to worry about the current risk there. We're going to have partly cloudy skies as we go into Tuesday. Chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Temperatures are going to be in the low 90s with that wind back out of the south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Of course, when that wind picks up, it helps cool us down, even if it's just a little bit. Now, as we go through Tuesday night, we will have scatter clouds. It's going to stay pretty muggy as temperatures come down into the mid 70s. Then on Wednesday, we're going to turn up the heat ever so slightly. We're going to see temperatures make a run for the mid 90s, which will put the heat index right around 106. And that day, we'll be looking at sun and clouds and just a chance of a spot thunder shower, a very slim chance. I actually have a feeling that most of Wednesday and Thursday, by the way, are going to stay perfectly dry. Sweaty, but dry. Let's take a look at the heat index over the next few days. Temperatures are going to be in the mid 90s for Wednesday and Thursday. That dew point averaging around 74. It's a little higher to start the day, and we kind of watch that number come down going through the afternoon. But either way, the heat index will likely be around 106 both days. Now, we stay in the mid 90s for Friday and Saturday. Again, the dew point averaging around 74, and that'll put the heat index around 107. So, of course, I'm going to say it. Please take care of yourselves and take care of your pets as we go through the rest of the week, because it is going to get rather uncomfortable outside, especially during that peak heating time, which here in Florida is between 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. All right, let's check out your 7-day forecast where, as you can see, those numbers climb as we go into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we do look to stay in the mid 90s as we get into next week as well. Now, I do think that we're going to be mostly dry for Wednesday and Thursday, but the rain chances start to increase just a little bit going into Friday, Saturday, and certainly on into Sunday and Monday of next week. Now, you can see temperatures might come down into the lower 90s by Monday, but that's still several days out, so we're likely going to tailor that forecast between now and then. So between now and then, make sure you stay hydrated. Again, take breaks in the shade or air-conditioned areas. Reduce that outdoor strenuous activity. And one thing that's very easy to forget, wear loose, light-colored clothes that will reflect the sunshine. The darker the clothes, the hotter they're going to make you feel. Of course, you can always check out our forecast updates right here on VNN. Tune into the very latest on WVLG and check us out in the Village's Daily Sun.
Thanks for watching Meteorologist Ashley Baylor, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical.